I came to the US 4 years ago, and I would say that the first thing that I remember was that they seemed to be speaking a totally different language than what I had been learning back home. I mean, I had been studying English for about 6 years, and I thought that I was pretty good, but when I moved into my apartment and met my roommates, I could hardly understand them at first. They used a lot of expressions I'd never heard before, and they just spoke so fast and ran their words together. It was amazing. I was taking intensive English classes at a junior college. The classes were pretty easy for me. I guess I started getting a little bit overconfident and didn't study as hard as I should have, because I didn't pass the TOEFL test the first time I took it. I thought that after 1 or 2 semesters I'd pass the test and start taking regular college classes. That was my plan anyway. Well, it took me 3 semesters of English class in order to pass the TOEFL. I thought, hooray, it's all over, I'm finished. But it was just like one of my teachers told me. He said that passing the TOEFL was really just the beginning, and he was right about that. I started college the next semester, and I was thinking that would be no problem. I could talk with my roommates really well and understand everything that was going on in my ESL classes. The first week of college was just horrible. My teachers spoke so fast and they never stopped or even paused during their lectures, and I didn't dare raise my hand and say, "Excuse me, could you repeat that sentence again?" I was afraid that I'd fail all my classes. Even my math class was so hard. I didn't even think I'd need to understand English at all for math classes, but I was wrong. The teachers would say, "Do problems 1 and 5," and I would do problems 1 through 5. Just the little things, you know. But anyway, after about 2 months of just terrible frustration, I began to understand more and more of what was going on. I realized that it was going to take time to improve my English, and that I'd have to work extra hard to get good grades. My first semester's grades weren't that good, mostly B's and a few C's. I was upset at the C's, but I just kept going at it, and the next semester's grades were mostly B's and A's. Now I feel comfortable with my classes, and I'm getting A's and B's. I like my classes, and I'm having a lot of fun being here in America studying. But I'm also very excited to go back to my country with my diploma in economics and get a good job and pay my family back for helping me to come here and study.